coordinator is your position coach, and I just want to get y'all's thoughts on working with Travis. What's that like?
Coach T. Will, he a high energetic guy. He brings energy to the room, like he said previously. And just working with him, like he wants the best out of us, and he demands it out of us, and that's what we want to give to him. And as a defense, he's just a great guy overall. Outside of football, he's big on family, and he's big on his faith, like he said. And he's just really, just a great guy overall, just somebody that you want to, look up to as a role model.
I think the benefit of having, the linebacker coaches, your DCs, he wants his guys to make plays. So I feel like, with him being our linebacker coach, that obviously, he's going to help us out. He's going to put us in position to make a lot of plays. And, just outside of football, like Pooh said, he's a family-oriented guy, good for this program, great actually. We've enjoyed him. I know he's enjoyed us, and, we just been having fun.
He brings a lot of energy. He's always has a smile on his face, always welcomes us in with great energy. So just having him as the defensive coordinator and the linebacker coach, I feel like that brings a lot of energy to our defense, a lot of physicality also.
You played here in the opener last year. What do you remember about the day, and maybe what attracted you to actually come here?
Well, it was a great atmosphere. It was a big crowd. It was good ball also. So being able to play in that atmosphere, I feel like, and make plays, I feel like that attracted me to come here.
Starting with the bowl, you played up, and now with Pooh being out for a little while, playing with the ones a good bit. What have you maybe picked up during that time?
Just coming off the bowl game, starting, definitely a confident booster, and definitely a confident booster coming into this spring and summer. I just feel like it put me in a good position, and I just honestly just been taking every opportunity every day and just coming, approaching it, try to approach it like a pro, like my coaches tell me, and just, not give up any opportunities and just have fun and control what I can control and take it from there. So.
Well, all of you, but Chris, just talk about the young guys behind you guys like Spence, Sanford, Carson Dean, and those guys, how they're coming along, and Antonio Greer. I know he was off today, but just how are they coming along to provide some depth behind you guys, you three guys?
Oh, yeah, them guys have been doing a great job just picking up on the schemes and things of that nature. But the thing that I like about them is that, nothing really set them back. As a freshman, you come in, people are timid, things of that nature. They don't really know how, they trying to translate from high school to college. But the thing that I like, especially like with Brad Spence and like Carson Dean and guys like that, is that those guys, it didn't take no time for them to like translate over. Like Brad Spence, he's a big dude, kind of big dude, but the thing I like about him is his physicality and the way that he gets to the ball. Like he has just that mean to get to the ball and things like that. But those guys, in that nature, they gonna provide depth for us, but it's also helpful for the team and things like that because they know just as much as we do.
You and Jordan both are young guys, but you're kind of the leaders in the room because the most experienced. Just talk about the leadership that you're providing to them, both of you.
With me being a sophomore, it's kind of new. But it's kind of just a role I took on. But, I enjoy it. They look up to me in a way, even though I'm a young guy. So it's kind of weird. But, as far as the younger guys goes, like those guys have just been sponges, and all I can do is just – tell them what I went through last year and, just basically the ins and outs of it and, just how to enjoy this and, approach it every day and how can you, level up like that. So as far as those guys goes, the young guys, they've been very attentive, and it's been good being a leader to them. And, as far as Greer, like the thing about Greer, he came in and Greer older than all of us, but, he didn't come in like try to step on no toes. Like we all just, came in together, and it's been just like a collaboration, like not so much a competition, but everybody working together. And it's just been fun. Everybody been soaking up game from each other, and I think that's just been it's made us closer overall.
Yeah, and the thing about that is like even though that we're young, but we still had experience from last year, things like that. It was times that we sprinkled in and things like that, so we know how to correlate. And like game day atmospheres and things like that. We know what Coach Pittman wants, what he likes. We know what Coach T. Will likes, and things like that. So just applying those things every day, and like Crook said, those guys being sponges, man, made it easier for them. Made it easier for both of us.
With the scrimmage last Saturday, some injuries and stuff, it made a good opportunity to put a lot on you and see how you perform. What was the takeaways kind of after watching the film on how you performed in the scrimmage, and what did you think about it?
Well, I say so. I really haven't played since my December game with Cincinnati. So just really being out there, getting back the feel for the game, and I feel like once it kicked in, I was able to like make plays and be with my teammates and have a good defensive scheme going out to the scrimmage. So that really like helped me. I feel like it helped my confidence also as coming back into the game.
You touched on a little bit about coming down here before, but how did it work out when you entered the portal with Arkansas reaching out to you? What was that first interaction like, and ultimately what sealed it for you?
Well, really, just being around Coach T. Will, getting down here, being around the defensive staff, and just seeing how they roll and how they operate, and just knowing the scheme that I'll be playing in, and knowing the energy that they bring. That's something that really like sealed the deal for me on like a lot of other schools. So just being around that.
What was the first reach out, the first contact interaction?
With Coach T. Will.
Yeah, but what did he say? Like, what was do you remember? Like, what was like kind of the first thing that he said to you? What was his approach?
He always said he always calls us big dog, so he was just excited to, just excited to get on the phone with me and get to know me.
For any of y'all, Coach Williams was in here earlier talking about how he wants to take it to more offenses. Like, what are the coaches doing to or saying to y'all to instill that kind of thought process?
Oh, you got it.
Well, sure, it's really like, T. Will likes to start fast. He don't like for us to just sit back and they throw the first punch. Nah, we go out there, we go after them and things like that. We want to welcome any type of physicality, speed, anything. We want to welcome all that to us and things of that nature. So just starting fast, that's really, just the bottom line of it, and just staying on top of our game and just, playing Razorback defense.
I think it's an aggressive type of play style, Get after them quick, fast,
Piggybacking off that, I mean, is there added emphasis in positional drills and fall camp on blitzing and stuff as linebackers this year, just given maybe the more aggressive scheme?
Definitely, just playing loose. Like he always tell us, be a ball player. Don't be a robot. Things like that. Just having that killer instinct. Just going out there and playing our brand of football, with confidence and poise. That's
just holding everybody accountable. I think that's the biggest thing. I think that when you hold everybody accountable, like you're gonna get results. And I feel like with him, he demands it every day. So with him demanding that every day, like I feel like it's just made us better overall, no doubt.
Yeah, guys, really for any of you. Landon told us at Media Day that Coach Williams was DJing in the locker room. What have you guys seen on that? And what? Yeah, you guys are already laughing, so I'll just let you guys talk about that.
Every meeting, we going to come into some music. Like, no matter what it is, it might be some gospel, some rap, anything, but we going to come into some music. Like, he wanted high energy, like, high level, like, just everybody, like, I don't know, just a big party, ready to, like, have fun and play football. Like, it don't get no better.
And the thing that I like about that is, it just bring in, like, there's nothing wrong with having fun with what you're doing and things like that. Just coming in and you seeing guys, hype for practice, and he playing songs and he's up there hype and things like that. It just give you more confidence, like going out there knowing, like, okay, it's okay, mess up on this one, but mess up full speed in the next play, be on top of your stuff and things like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with having fun with what you're doing, because if you're not having fun, you're not going to enjoy it.
I feel like him having blasting music always and having that energy, welcome us into the meeting room. And I feel like that just gets us ready to practice and getting us all hyped and having that energy to go to practice. So,
Jaheim, Coach Travis, he said that you're really detailed, take a lot of notes. I'm curious if you've always done that, or did you pick that up, somewhere kind of along your playing career, and then what kind of a skill set do you think you bring to this room?
Well, I have always took a lot of notes, but I feel like I picked it up coming here because I transferred in May, so I had to learn the defense a whole lot quicker. I had to get accustomed to everything a whole lot quicker, so just being able to take notes on both positions, I feel like that has helped me, and also studying a lot, watching a whole lot of film, that has also helped me a lot. And a skill set I feel like I bring to the room is, also always running to the ball, always being able to do a lot of different things, being a versatile linebacker, to be able to come out the edge and play in the box and cover. So that skill set I feel like I bring into the room.
This may be an off-the-wall question, but Jeremiah Davenport played basketball at Cincinnati. He transferred here.
Yeah.
I know a lot of times athletes in different sports, you eat together or whatever, see each other working out. Just wondering, do you know Jeremiah at all?
Yeah, I knew him. I've been knowing him since high school. We grew up around each other, so he played basketball. I also played basketball with him, so
You
I've
guys,
known him for a
you
long
guys ever
time.
play like high school ball against each other?
Yeah, we definitely did.
I just wonder what you think about Jeremiah being here too, and just what do you think about him as a person, as an athlete?
He's a great athlete, so like I said, I've been knowing him for a long time, so just having a familiar face while he entered the portal with me, so that helps me a lot, I feel like.
What's the worst song Coach Williams has had on the locker room when you guys walked in?
I don't think he done had a bad song.
yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
every time I come in, like, he plays some heat. He plays some heat.
It don't matter what he playing, we always jamming to it.
Yeah.
So I ain't really just seen like a bad song. Like, nah, we need to change that.
Yeah.
He ain't had no misses yet, so.
Nah.
He missed.
Yeah. Once we get to it, like into the season, people start to
New songs start repeating.
falling off, start playing the same jam. So we gonna see.
That was a great job.
Appreciate it.